This was going to be kind of hard to read because I wrote it down in pencil. So part of it might be out of memory that when I encounter parts I can't make out. Walking up a long winding hill, I encountered a woman who was borderline bag lady. I ended up helping her carry some of her bags. Next thing I know, we were in some kind of a short order restaurant, non-chain, owner ran, in the shape of a very small rectangle with the stove and the register all on one end and encased in plexiglass booth. While walking there, before meeting the bag lady, I was on a corner where there was this lady who I met, where there was a cat lady with so many cats and kittens that some of them were the size of small matchbox cars. I looked down and I saw one of them had been crushed, but not by me, but it made me worry that I may step on one. But back forward at the food trailer, there was a very large crowd now because the bag lady had met some of her friends and apparent nemesis as well, and they all acted as if I was a familiar person and they were social with me on account of having been accompaniment to the semi-bag lady. I didn't realize I was standing in front of the register till I heard the owner say, "Can I take your order?" This was embarrassing because I didn't have any money and I hadn't mentioned that to any of the ladies yet. As I began stepping away from the window, he said, "That guy gets a meal on the house." My instinct was to refuse it because it seemed humiliating, like I'd come there to beg for food. But when he insisted, and it appeared that he felt it was his honor, I accepted. Before the meal had arrived, the same or a different fellow told me he wanted me back on the set the next day. I asked if there was anything I needed to wear, and he said a cummerbund. That sounded expensive, so I began plotting how I could construct something similar from other clothing.